Hi, I'm Bill Humphrey from the MSU Ag Bio Research Office of Research Support. Welcome to a tutorial on acronyms. I'll be talking about commonly used acronyms related to grant proposal submission at Michigan State University. When working on grant proposals, are you confused by the many acronyms used? Does it seem like another language everyone knows but you? Well, you're not alone. Let's look at some of the many acronyms used related to grant proposals, starting with Michigan State University, or MSU as our institution is known. The Vice Presidents for Research and Grad Studies, or VPRGS, provides the administrative oversight for research activities at MSU. Our office works with the College of Ag and Natural Resources, or CANR. MSU Ag Bio Research, or ABR, is a research arm of the college, and MSU-E, or MSU Extension, covers the public outreach activity. The central administrative unit for grant activities on MSU's campus is SPA, Sponsored Programs Administration. This office has two main divisions: the Office of Sponsored Programs, or OSP, which provides pre-award support, while Contracts and Grants, or CGA, provides the post-award support. MSU has several regulatory offices that review and monitor research on campus. The Human Research Protection Program, or HRPP, includes the Institutional Review Board, or IRB. The MSU HRPP's mission is the protection of individuals who are subject of research. They have three compliance offices. One is the Biomedical Health IRB, or BIRB. The second is the Community Research IRB, or CRIB. The third is the Social Science Behavioral Education IRB, or SERB. MSU has divisions that provide regulatory and administrative oversight for any animals used in research. One is the Institutional Animal Care and Use Committee, or IACUC, and the other is Campus Animal Resources, or CAR. Let's talk about some of the acronyms for commonly used funding sources. One funding source is the State of Michigan, or SOM. CANR works with several different departments within the state of Michigan, such as Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, or MDARD, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, DNR, and the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality, DEQ. Others include Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, or MDHHS, and Michigan Department of Education, or MDE. Many grant proposals are submitted to federal agencies such as the National Institutes of Health, or NIH, the National Science Foundation, NSF, the United States Department of Agriculture, or the USDA. Others include U.S. Department of Energy, DOE, United States Department of Education, USDE, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, and the United States Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA. While there are many others, these represent the federal agencies most commonly seen in proposals submitted through CANR. Grant proposals with an international component can have different needs than those submitted to state, foundation, or federal agencies. The International Studies and Programs Office, or ISP, provides leadership to facilitate global connections at MSU. They provide support and resources for international grant projects through the Office of International Research Collaboration, or OIRC. The College of Ag and Natural Resources has the Center for Global Connections, or CGC. As part of their mission, they provide pre- and post-grant services for global projects within CANR. Most commonly seen funding agency for international work is the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID. We've covered a lot of ground so far. Hang in there, we've got a bit more to go. Let's cover some acronyms that you might see that relate directly to preparing your grant proposal. We see several acronyms that are used to advertise funding opportunities. Examples are Funding Opportunity Announcement, FOA, Request for Proposal, RFP, and Request for Application, or RFA. While different, they all pretty much mean the same thing. Funding to support administrative or institutional services is required in most grant proposals. Terms such as Facilities and Administrative Cost Rate, or F&A, and Indirect Cost Rate, or IDC, both mean the same. MSU prefers to use the term F&A. MSU's Negotiated Indirect Cost Rate Agreement, or NICRA, is negotiated with the Department of Health and Human Services, or DHHS. Proposal grant budgets are normally based on Total Direct Costs, TDC, or Modified Total Direct Costs, referred to as MTDC. For more information on this topic and many others, go to the OSP website at www.osp.msu.edu. Click on the Pre-Award tab at the top of the page. Thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial. I hope you found the information helpful.